Like you said, a lot on the line here. And the standard of Valorant is exceptionally high.
Yeah.
I think actually, even with the emotions running high, seemingly in that first series.
Oh yeah, they were getting a little spicy, weren't they?
But, yeah, hopefully, second series will be something definitely for us to sink our teeth into.
That's what I'm kind of hoping, right? I want some good quality Val. I want to see some nice creativity. Because I do think a lot of the creativity, I don't want to say starts in Tier 2, but it's a lot easier to take those chances and try and build up from it a touch. Early contact and Famty already comfortably dealing with the player, trying to dive towards split, but Sight is now going to be traded out.
Fast flank coming through though. Immediately this pressure going to be on the back line, so no opportunity to reset back in towards main. Again, not there's going to be a plan in place or just going to tuck into these crossfires. Obviously with a man advantage here on the retake could cause issues for him.
Yeah, it certainly could. See, ooh, swiftly dealt with actually, and that wasn't really a tradable kill either. That's not the ideal way to go down. That paranoia still in pocket. Fantastic. All the player taking a couple of steps forward. Can't not make puns with his name. Q-lez, not much more to be done. Very well handled on the retake.
Yeah, immediate response found there with the flank coming through. Again, Enterprise not really with much in terms of options here with, again, nobody committing towards CT, nobody really taking much else other than site control. I guess maybe with a big question mark of anybody still being on site, but I mean, even take a glance back on the minimap there, you're seeing how much space there was to play with.
Player standing.
Again, very pacey retake. Thoroughly impressed.
That goes there.
And this does feel like I'm just kind of learning on the job a little bit with these guys, because again, see how capable they look, how comfortable they look. This is a scale up from probably some of what these players are used to when it comes to playing outside of comfort environments. So yeah, just kind of eyes on how they're looking, and again, loved the overall synergy on that retake. Let's see if they can keep this clean though. Classics all aboard, not much more to report. So you are imagining this should be kept clean, but stranger things have and probably will happen.
Very quickly though, as far as I'm sure here, the dash going to come through on the back of the flash. This will slip the net for the time being, but it's a player positioned here, Waddle, to at least hold the cross into heaven. The recon good to cause a lot of issues there, and Tag actually, yeah, diligent to hold the smoke.
They're trying to get a little bit slippery, but you're hoping for oversteps or mistakes, really, and you're expecting that to not be the case. Turning the flash really well handled, actually very diligent in that, no overextension, and this should be a cleanup. It is very, very reassuring round two there.
Absolutely, keep it clean as well. Well invested in terms of the purchase, so like this bonus round a little more difficult to be, or to at least find a response here for Enterprise. But yeah, the pace at least shown on well, both sides actually, considering the round two there from Enterprise. But even actually early on, proactively taking that space in A main. Fake TP coming across from Starkey as well, just to plant the seed, but certainly capitalized on that. And there was a huge gap actually between Tree and that next player in CT. Something maybe to consider. Some of the buy rounds that follow. Very quickly going to establish themselves in mid. Waddle was suppressed, so at least he had noted.
Pretty good timing on a flash.
And Dome actually catches it.
Yeah, this is not good. Now the spacing and the timing's a bit off, and good spacing actually from Dynasty. They're capitalizing on a bit of a mistake in that scale up off the back of the flash. So Starkey and Zeke gonna have to try and navigate middle now with all eyes put towards it.
Starkey actually gonna get caught out by the fragment, but not punished on the TP back. Still leaving them in a 3v4 situation. Starkey still under a ton of pressure actually. I think investing the smoke across the market there, hoping they could potentially catch Creamy. It's just utility holding onto the site right now. Obviously Tag holding this crossfire. Again, probably happy to give up the site once more with what looked like a very rehearsed pistol round. It maybe will be their approach to defending B in general. Yeah. Certainly here with a numbers advantage.
I actually don't mind at all Dynasty trying to give up certain areas of the map. I like that they had Family pushed out towards A main. They kind of gave up on that B main control. They had the camera on it at least. And obviously this is very indicative of what's going on. And we were complimenting those retakes last time. Let's see if that's in play again.
Yeah,
3 players on site, and you're looking at the utility. There's not much for Enterprise to really bank on at this point.
Nope.
It is the guns in hand here.
Yeah, I think as well the knife being used, so going to be an opportunity to suppress somebody, but Starkey
Beautiful.
gets ahead of the curve there.
No trade on that either. That is a bit of a dream come true, really. Famzy going to try and take space over towards stairs, but
Starkey's been spammed out.
yeah, that's a bit of an issue as Zeke and Killez are going to be put to work here. Trying to watch the smoke. No trade yet coming in. Good work from backside. This is much nicer from Enterprise. Way more diligent on those crossfires and trades.
Like you said, on the back of actually no utility whatsoever to make use of here. Again, just noting earlier on, Doma catching that flash, but and still with a commitment from Jazz there, just gets isolated so easily. So I think it was Waddle on the other side of that, right? He's able to turn the flash well enough to actually catch the progress into market. Good response, found it. It will be an off in the hands of Famzy. Maybe a curveball here. Yeah, close. Certainly don't want to be going for a second jump peek there.
A lot of pressure on mid early as well. It's such a high emphasis to try and maybe force the player back. Considering the operator's in play, I actually don't think that's a bad shout by any means, but also got to really be careful of this. Creamy and a shotgun, Mike. Oh dear.
Well, they're going to know he's pretty close with the travel time on the knife.
But they still go into it.
What,
Great
just trade, yeah.
How's he getting that trade? All right, well, that looks like the site's very much available. Still 1 towards 7 and a great push out from Waddle. Famzy over here early enough. Does he know there's still a player on the site? Waddle's doing wonders, clearing through middle. Bring this to an advantage, and again, so diligent. Really heads up work from him.
And putting pressure now onto Starkey and Jazz to actually make a decision on site here, but still with so many questions. Not there's going to be another swing coming through, but we'll get the plant down at least. There's a 2v3 nonetheless. Starkey only on the Guardian.
Gonna need a big over delivery. Could have one here. Waddle's been solid though. Handled this time, but look at the damage that Jazz has taken just for that. We can tag capitalize? No, that's what they were waiting on. Famzy to get a bit closer. Starkey, that weapon, not ideal.
Just step,
Deception was there though. You saw what he was trying to do.
Just step back into the smoke as well to obscure his vision ever so slightly. Again, there's a chance maybe to look back at the utility there at the start, because this flank comes through so quickly.
Yeah.
And it seemed like completely unaware.
There's nothing there on that side that I'm seeing, so either it was maybe dealt with so early.
Waddle's just straight out. Was it a shock dart or something?
One enemy remaining.
Certainly
Or it simply wasn't there.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I believe Keeler's had a rifle, right?
I think so.
I didn't see his buy, didn't see his utility at the start, but obviously with Waddle being there so quickly, certainly cause for concern. Operator back at top mid here for Famzy.
Much deeper position though. Kind of previously playing up towards market, but you saw how much pressure was on him. Just what a shot. Considering the only one to come in with anything at this point, that Guardian there had to sing, and it does. And potentially a recoverable weapon.
Yeah, and the Bladestorm online on the back of that, so certainly threat in here. Tag going to remove Doma though. Caught with a headshot. And we'll actually find the op now.
Here.
Let's have the Guardian in a safe position as well to be retrieved. Zeke going to pick that up now.
You almost want to slow things down for a second, see if they can work that operator in a bit.
Well, I think probably conscious of a flank coming through again with how quick the pressure has been. Or maybe a chance to kind of lean into that expectation they've already set themselves.
On A this time, so you know, a little bit of variety in that, and I quite like that. So for Enterprise, opting for that slower B approach, fine, but there's still presence here, there's still utility here, and they've now cleared middle, so it starts to become really telling.
That's Waddle going to be noted here. Has to deal with the cam, smoke will go up, but Enterprise probably still feeling as if they want to commit behind this, and actually, Tag will fall. Just found the entry.
been absolutely heroic, but with 10 seconds, this is getting incredibly late. What is it? I'm watching Fnatic or what? If that spike goes down, the problems could mount. An attempted plant and a couple of bodies trying to play bodyguard on it. 2 more bullets, handle. Taking a lot out of nothing, but Creamy's still alive. That's 3 to find, and 2 of them a little chip damage done early. Knife ready. Fragment 2. There's options, it's just not easy. Paranoid about the smoke. No one in it right now, holding a little deeper on site, gonna note where that came from, and he can't get past Zeke.
Luckily, it's Zeke to take the first contact there, the healthiest of the bunch, but beautiful work there to even find their way onto site. I mean, Jazz actually, after finding this kill, went and found another one. Saw it on the kill feed, just happened ahead of Waddle being overwhelmed. But it seemed as if Waddle was going to be able to slow things down enough. Again, I was extremely worried there. Keeler's had, I think, 2 trips in the back pocket that, again, whether or not he'd retrieve them from somewhere, but like you said, that flank coming through a lot slower this time, but exploring elsewhere on the map.
Again, look at where they're choosing to put this utility. It does open up the chance of that B walkout. Now, this time around, it looks like Killers is keeping his eye on it personally, but again, I mean, the option is there. Only on these classics, 1 stinger and the Bucky for tag.
Well, I didn't just see there, but I think there was a trip underneath that camera, right? On tiles, which I think has just been dealt with by Shock Dart. So,
I think so.
Whether or not that's been the case the whole time along, and that's where we're able to find this space to move into. Again, I'm looking out for that sort of thing now.
Still got it now, Killers, so he could reinvest this.
I think, I think he actually retrieved one of the trips at least. And Bucky and a stinger here. Not much to work with. Fancy does have the Blade Storm.
Well, Waddle, you got 3 walk-in mid on you. Make it 4. Good luck. Oh, the flash! That was so nice. Surely dead now, but Jazz gonna miss a couple of those. Nice.
Oh, you gotta find
One
it.
left.
Waddle!
How have you managed that?
30 seconds
Finding
left.
Jazz after that looked like it was set up. That man was the saving grace before. Now there could be issues.
Oh yeah, because Tag's here with a Bucky. He can do some real damage.
One enemy remains.
And that's the spike now down. Killer's called upon in a 1v3. Made something out of nothing, but he could have corrected it. That was very impressive.
Back-to-back thrifties on either side.
Welcome to Ascension, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Waddle just does so well. The flash is beautiful here, don't get me wrong. But the first kill, almost teed up for that, but
I know exactly
to avoid the Blade Storm and then still find this kill. So well played by him.
Let's go. Guys, we have server.
They do have Sova up. Both teams. Who knows where it goes. I quite like the vibe there. You know, little land style. You know what I mean? Rolling it back.
This is similar to the round 2 we saw. Enterprise, but I mean, previously it was Starkey. Now Jaspy noticed on the knife, and actually, same sort of thing. The isolation in that space towards short. Creamy will fall this time around, and immediately they'll pivot into mid.
I'm kind of liking Jazz so far. Kind of liking what we're seeing. But you can see their reaction quite early, giving up a lot of this mid space, but this then makes Tag have to work for this. Really tough angle, trying to play on the off angle.
So deep on it, though.
So smart, though. They're very aware of what space would be taken. The flank again? This must be infuriating for Enterprise here. Surrounded on all fronts. So many flanks now, Mike. It feels like every round they are behind them. Gilles once again last alive. And he's just being given a little play. Waddle, if he ain't in front of you, he is going to be behind. So finds him with no problems. But speaking of problems, all this attention towards mid, but every flank is there.
Well, as I said, this one isn't even a trip issue. Immediately, like I said, they find the kill on Creamy, but they backfill the space behind conceding that first blood. Like I said, so quickly they're there to backstab market. Beautifully done. TP forwards from short.
Filthy.
Just into the archway.
As intended.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. It looks like the game plan is literally
get behind
to
him.
Punish
Yep.
so quickly as soon as they show their hand.
That's got to be so tilting as well for Killers. As much as it's not really his fault when it comes to like this.
You're not getting gunfights.
You're getting nothing. And you're sat there like, I've been watching this the whole time. They once again Aldrone deep through B main, so they've got the full information. No one's here. Double stack up on Cat. 3-2 split. Contact made towards A main. It is all lining up for this A approach, but actually getting ahead of this. They are so aggressive. The confidence is so sky high.
That's the thing. A couple of those rounds go your way in terms of 3 kills and a flank and a ton of space to move into, unnoted. When things can really spiral out of control, especially on a map like Ascent.
I love it. I love seeing this sort of killer instinct coming out. Just that fact they're happy to push up, happy to take this. And Waddle again makes a name for himself in this one. That's it. I think this is very impressive. Just going through the protocol list, checking over towards B, and then getting proactive here. Taking matters into their own hands, fully aware of what's coming their way. And Enterprise are kind of being herded round.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, you saw a couple of examples of Enterprise almost adjusting, adapting to that sort of pressure coming through, but certainly haven't seen a full commitment just yet.
Don't worry about that.
What was that?
Tissue box. I'm cleaning the glasses.
But yeah, it's it's always beautiful to see a team be able to do this sort of thing. And I think we've got 2 very contrasting timeouts going on here. I think one's probably alluding to
what we're saying.
We've been discussing. That's for sure.
But also, it's one thing to understand that this is like a really good protocol to have to kind of pressure the flanks and always be proactive. It's another to do it and get the timing right like they've been doing. I mean, again, if you look at the utility they're using to get the information, they've had Famzy pushed out to Wine a couple of times. They've had that Aldrone pushing out towards B main. They've decided to really read the contact up middle. They've been getting that timing so right. It's so impressive.
And again, it's the sort of thing that, I mean, usually would say, you know, first time coming and playing on a stage, but they're basically still playing like they would be at home, right?
Yep.
It's that sort of mentality. It's like I'm in total comfort zone in terms of the round calling and individuals making plays the way we see. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how many times have we sat watching a game, going, "Where's that killer instinct? What's he doing?" You know,
or the other side of that coin is like, "Oh, you wouldn't do that on land."
Wouldn't
do that on land.
The classic. They've turned up absolutely locked in. It's very nice to see. Now, obviously, though, for Enterprise, it does cause a couple of issues. Now, Doma, I'm going to give an answer to at least one of those. Waddle now gone. You might be able to just face forward for a change.
And to remove a player for free as well. Certainly been one of the issues that Enterprise have had. And what is the next step now? Again, don't want to see a full adjustment into basically people looking backwards once they take these deep positions on mid, but you can still see Jas actively looking forwards. Doma going to find another one, but Ticey equalizes. Let's do a 3v3 already.
Yeah, it's not out of the woods yet for either side, but look at where that spike is. They've caught Famzy on the
Keeler's looking for it now, yeah.
Cage triggered.
And what do we do? I see him tag.
This is almost a bait, by the way. There's no trip in B main. He's allowed him to walk out here. So now capitalizing on the fact that they've had so much space to play into.
Oh, tag, this is tough.
30 seconds left.
Yep.
And they seem really aware that he's maybe like him being on stairs a couple of times now. Gives away position. I mean, the timing not going to happen there, Killers. Very heads up work.
The fragment just bouncing back off him. Would have revealed his position regardless, but the punish is there on the backside of the cage. Well, Ticey's found 2. Ace on the cards.
Just an ace. Has paranoia, has a smoke.
I mean, he's in a good position to make a go of it.
All 3 on site too. Obviously, he doesn't know that, so has to go through this. Slow and steady clear. No one's playing games right now. Sitting very deep on site. 7 bullets. That's the operator herd. And knowing where Killers is, that's the second weapon herd. So could you guess the third? Potentially. Playing the smoke though. This could be not bad at all, but just looking to play for exits now. Ticey. Actually going to make this pretty costly. I'm pretty sure he could get the last. No, Killers. Does he get away? He does. Just about. So, and at the end of the day, I mean, we're seeing a couple of these really hard fought 4 rounds working out for Enterprise and kind of necessary, but it felt like that was started early by Doma, doing very, very well for himself.
Yeah, finding two, but again, this is the key, being now reading into the fact Kila's adjusting slightly, but that's what you get when you get a free first blood. It's obviously the answer then is quite simple. It's Dynasty that have to adjust and spread a little thinner. And it's not necessarily something you want to see them fully commit to. This time around though, Waddle very active in the early round, switching things up once more.
Yeah, we've seen him kind of owl-droning through here. Last time around he was caught very early. Giving up this mid-space. This time around there's that owl-drone, similar scenes, but not going to spot out Killers. But this kind of four-man play up middle. Pop flash in, market.
Doma's caught that flash again, by the way.
That's twice now, I'm pretty sure. Once he got punished this time,
yeah, the synergy just not right on this market take.
It looks like Dynasty is going to sit back deeper on the side to give up a bit of this mid-space. They haven't fought at all for it now.
Going to be a little concerning with three players coming into it. I mean, Jasper's got a deep... sorry, Famsy's got a deep line on A main here, but again, there's a big gap between the rest of the players.
Yeah, they still have Waddle's ult and Creamy's, but...
I was kind of just stalling here.
Bought a decent amount of time, but it's still a lot to be done on site here. We haven't really seen Dynasty sat passive on site yet, so Enterprise are getting somewhat slowed down on this. The double swing doesn't work at all. Dynasty prepared and Ticey swings. This is fantastic from Waddle. Immovable object on the back of the site. There's the adjustment, Mike. It was a round difference.
Yeah, and just that one smoke that kind of covers the backside of stairs here and makes it possible for somebody extra to slip onto site, creating a little further pressure. But it's Ticey to then challenge onto market. I mean, beautifully constructed here. And total trust in the sight hole between Waddle and Tag.
I gotta say again, Ticey quietly top fragging this, 13-5.
Yeah, what, no, was another 2 or 3 in that last one?
He has been getting his doubles. It was that mid-walk as well, that forward TP he got.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fun team to watch. I quite like it. And back to a different look now, after being completely absent in middle, playing 3 up on it. Oh, Zeke, big shot. But the rest of the Dynasty boys are here. Starkey trying to hold on, ain't gonna happen. Love that. Big change again.
Instantaneous crunch though.
This is good calling.
Yeah, certainly is. I said playing with absolute confidence. These are the sort of scrim strats that you get that, like I said, it's the sort of thing you're talking about. You say, oh, you wouldn't do that online, you wouldn't walk that smoke.
You're not gonna walk mid.
You wouldn't flash out mid. Yeah, we will.
It's actually really nice to see because it's a perfect way to play it because, again, Enterprise having given mid a lot of rounds, they maybe had to fight a little bit for market. You're highlighting that deeper flash that wasn't quite synergizing. This time around, total change of expectation. So, by first impressions, tick in the box. Enterprise gotta find something,
We're just jaded from watching VCT. It's like, oh, pace.
Shadows traveling.
Nice.
It's not 10 seconds. They're being proactive. Yes, we are.
But I am loving what I'm seeing.
Yeah, you and me both, man. It's refreshing as well. Like, seeing this well executed, well timed, well considered. Double operator and Odin. Disgusting.
Foul. Round
Which
12
one are you? Billy, need you in here. Uh-oh, here we go, Creamy.
Oh! Famsy!
Let's go. That was absolutely tasty. Now, is there any more, though? Zeke is currently being res, so we'll be back up to 4 players for Enterprise. And Famsy's still looking to cook here. Zeke a little disconnected from the others. Could be the savior or the downfall, but they don't. Oh, my God, Starkey. Speaking of proactive, but Famsy again, man. He's on this. 3 now. 2 of them on site for Enterprise. 1 a little further away on short. Does the owl drone check? It does. So now they know Zeke is considered. They try and speed up on it, but Famsy still playing ahead. That 3 this round. Well, he could be on for the ace. They'll take the round, though, at this point. Still waiting for Zeke to pull the trigger. Tag now looking to sight. Doma gets away position. Famsy on 4. Get the ace, man. Show us what you can do. But Doma in the way. Not allowing it as 1
3 HP.
Uh-oh. Shock dart. Oh,
he got him!
And a jumping classic.
He got 2 HP.
Oh, man. This was a sick round. 9-3. What a half this has been. I love it. I watch this every day of the week, man. Look at that. Damn. Okay, well, if this is anything to go by, you don't want to miss the second half. Stay tuned.
Concentrate, Sova.
Wow, 9-3, and what an end to that first
Yeah,
half.
that was
It was
explosive. That was a
explosive.
banging round 12.
Is Tier 2 always like this? Is Ascension always like this? They've been having all the fun.
I'm saying is, Famsy did not do that in my ranked games way back in the day.
That's crazy.
He was in Brim jail though most of the time. to be fair.
He's been let off the leash.
Sorry,
finally.
production. We're taking the toasty one. We'll look at it after this pistol round.
Yeah, because they're going. They are absolutely going. Zeke gonna find 2. And it's just direct. I mean, they've kept this pace up. We were kind of complimenting it on the defending side almost, but apparently, Creamy gonna be forced away. Saying that name is still catching me.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get caught. Lucky not to get tagged there on the back of the recon, revealing him. But Waddle's found one. Keeler's quick for the trade though. 40 HP. Creamy's got to find something out of the smoke, but Starkey gonna shut it down.
All Creamy, no Dreamy, that one.
Surely that would be more dreamy than creamy.
Well, yeah, if he got the 2.
Yeah, but he didn't. So it
Yeah,
was
so
more...
that's why it's more creamy than dreamy.
No, you got it the wrong way around.
Mate,
Because he was dreaming of winning and he didn't.
Nah.
Anyway, production, my toasty, where's it gone?
Michael really wants it.
Where's it gone? Because Lauren's going to pronounce the name.
What? That was never part of the game.
Well, they heard us during the break.
Hot mic the whole time.
There we go.
There we are.
Yeah, it's over
Go
the
on, say
scoreboard.
it.
No, you did.
Famsy has the longest name of all Ascension players.
Oh, this is a nice one.
Ramses Valentino Erasmus Koiva Kangas.
Yes.
That was sick. That was good. It sounds like you might have cursed me,
But
but I like
you-
it.
You've got to do it with an accent now.
Oh no, I'm not Mitch. Oh no.
Get Mitch in here. Get Mitch back on caster 2.
Mitch, bring it. Get a handheld, mate. Come on.
I know he's still here.
Of course he is. Of course it is. Oh! We got some gunners, man. I like this. Now, Outlaw does win. Dicey can have a crack at things.
Just, I was going to say, yeah. Chance
you
to
gotta make
find
it go.
it, but, ooh, did Waddle spot something? I think he did.
They're
Lethal with a
trying,
classic
man.
before, but
Yeah.
this time around Zeke's going to
Enemy
be
remaining.
quick to it.
Ooh.
Starkey on the
we
clean
go.
up as well. Flawless round 2, replicating the same thing that happened to them in the first half. Going into the buy round now.
Yikes.
I mean, looking as
Remaining. Flawless.
good as Dynasty did in the first as well.
Yeah, this looks
Very
clean.
well invested. Kilo's no, picking up the Bulldog as well.
And thank you to production for putting that back up there.
Yes.
I
yeah.
know we're annoying. I understand. I'll buy you a beverage later. I probably won't. She's probably
you
not in
won't.
Berlin.
You're not gonna
I've lied. Sorry.
Blocking sight.
Oh, hello.
Gas? He's...
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, it's so nice. Why are these teams all nuts, man?
He's gonna get away with it as well.
Yeah, that's criminal to be able to back away. That was so sick, especially on a bonus. I love someone being a bit more creative in a bonus round.
This is the thing now. I'm looking for the same sort of response that we saw.
Ah, the body block. Oh, don't be doing that. Oh my god.
Almost didn't want to jump up there.
Yeah, I'm like, nah.
But now looking for the same response that Enterprise had actually in terms of picking up the pace a little bit on the back of some of these first engagements, whether they go their way or not. But Famsley down to 10 HP now. We struggled to get anything going for the rest of this round. Potentially, as I say that, he's found one away in Waddle.
How's he done the little crouch peek,
It's
bro?
3v3.
That's wild, but Jazz is locked in. These have been 2 nice kills. First one set into motion well.
30
Second
seconds
clean.
left.
We got Waddle and Tag. A little bit of kit to play on. Plants in. Post-plant options will be limited though. Instantly going to take away that util. Waddle looking to try and tip those scales.
Could be on the right time in here.
Door's about to break though, so they're gonna have to get this just right. That's not bad. Gonna force the hand forward. One gonna drop. Oh, that's lovely from Waddle. Tag can keep his eyes towards door. And he's done well to at least spot out Killers. And what a shot too! Just Doma. Got the tag early on. They're not playing ball. The timing on the swing, man. This team has got something to them.
I think the issue being now, obviously Doma's noted on the steps, but one player dropping off then, it's almost Doma you want to see throw himself in the line of 5. It comes down to the point he's in a 1v2 there with the scope. Not much to do at all in that situation. A beautiful set piece to open this round up.
Oh, so nice. The fact that Famsy still got one on that like crouch in as well. Like,
well, I was saying he's not going to have much impact for the rest of this, but
my guy proved you wrong.
Finds the headshot through the wall on a crouch peek.
I do like it though. I love seeing this. Like this brings me joy. When we're running this back, okay.
I mean, we see the set piece out up towards their spawn, then we see this in the next. It's like 2021 Valorant all over again.
This is
a welcome return.
Yeah, no, it's burned a bit of util to re-clear middle. Stack up towards B main though. Starkey already burned the paranoia. I thought he might still have that in hand, but no. That's been used really early. Gonna have Zeke behind.
Big knife though. Back catch 4.
Oh, but again, Tag so clean on the swing. Waddle as well, providing assistance from afar. Denies Zeke any aspect of the round being played out in his favor. And look at the other 3. I'd be calling a save on this.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Again, there's a massive gap in terms of the formation here. Unless they're given a freebie, which it doesn't look as if they're going to have. Enterprise might just think better of this. I mean, Das can throw himself on the line here. Almost wants to reset in terms of the weaponry. Fam's going to be found for free, though.
Oh, man. This is going to be frustrating for Enterprise, too, because, like, mechanically, they're really sharp, don't get me wrong, but they're just not getting much play into these rounds. A couple of, like, aggressive starts, which I quite like, but just trying to stick around. Oh, that's creamy.
That was more creamy than dreamy, yeah.
Yeah.
This is when we need the... What was that? Was it shot call that we had during Champs?
I don't remember.
For the chat interaction.
Oh, yeah.
Will this round be more creamy or dreamy?
More dreamy, yeah.
We're working on it, guys.
Yeah, we're workshopping as we go. 11-5. This was Enterprise's map choice?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot rides on this purchase now. You can see not a lot left in the tank. Yeah, one away from Zeke Soul, one away from Starkey and Jas as well. On the other side, Famsy, one away from the Blade Storm, but yeah, it certainly feels like do or die already here in map 1. Jas still looking to play aggressively here, postured. Punching up in mid.
He's after the smoke though. Famsy again! Man, we get one of those compilations of like, you know, like losers POV to the 1v1s where they make those little like frag reels? It's like what it's like playing against someone. It was like this, someone made it for, I think it was like Donk and some others that I saw. Just show me that for Famzy. This guy's hitting some filthy shots on like 10 HP. He's beaming people. It's nasty. So now, slow down a little bit. Quietened on the battlefield. Looking towards A.
Actually going to have, I was going to say, a bit of freedom on the way in. They don't even smoke door, Lauren. Ticey just walks in.
They're contacting up. It's so audacious and it works. Whoever's the IGL on this side, I've not done my homework well enough to be able to tell you that, which is on me, because genuinely the calling's been so good.
Well, I want to know, a lot of these rounds look as if kind of everybody's got input.
Yes.
It's not just one person that's kind of leading the charge in some of these mid rounds. It's everybody singing from the same hymn sheet. It's not as if you're seeing kind of, it's just Famzy going forward. There's rounds where all 5 of these players are taking the initiative in some of these situations.
I love the way the observers this time chose to follow Famzy.
Oh, yeah.
And now he dies.
Yeah.
I've cursed you all. Oh man, that's the Odin loss too.
No, nothing. Keeler's going to get pinged out here as well now.
What are you saying? No.
Nothing.
No,
Waddle on the hunt. Keeler's still sharp, but now 11 HP.
my flashes.
my
He's blind.
Flashes.
Match point.
Fully white, fully white. 3, 2, 1, pop. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, observers. I've done you dirty.
I mean, how has Creamy actually won that, though? Because
I don't know,
it looks as if the spam was on
It was
from
so
Doma,
good.
yeah.
That wouldn't work at LAN. All right, LAN thing, it's fine.
No.
It's worked at LAN.
Well, I'm seeing a
12 to 5.
Judge and the Bladestorm here from Jas, so...
You believe?
Yeah, can we get an immediate switch to his POV?
You're trying to throw the observers under the bus as well. That's crazy.
Why is he not dashing out mid with the Judge?
You've talked about ranked, you're like, guys, I've got a great idea. Thanks, observers. I'm sorry.
Thanks, observers.
I'm sorry, guys. We do take it back. We aren't doing your job. Oh, they're giving. Thank you. I was worried.
Now
they're
he's going to
giving
find a kill.
Wait for it.
Certainly very conscious of the buy here. And still, we've got Zeke's got his ult as well, so probably able to stop these sort of exec being set up here. But Famzy on the hunt.
Hello.
Yeah. Spot Stoma. Nope.
Don't fancy that, actually.
But Knife invested on short here will catch nothing. If Zeke rotates on the back of that, see now already Dynasty setting up into what could be a very favourable situation on A.
The call-in's been so good. I guess
Zeke's coming back to heaven now.
Right here.
Still looking to have some extra layers on this, though. Oh, no.
Oh, no, Stocky getting caught. Jas is covering
Hello.
it. No, he's not covering it.
It's all got a bit Pete Tong here. Famzy. Anything but boring in this game. Leaving just Kiles, Doma, and Zeke in a world of trouble.
The timing on this TP. Again, it's in such a risky position as well.
Spike planted.
It's not tucked back behind the archway, all the way in the open. Punished on the back of it. Now just Doma, Kiles, and Zeke to try and recover something.
Now, these guys are gunners and they are playing really damn well. Creamy's just buying time. Oh, he's dropping bodies too, Doma.
Creamy finish.
It was 13-5. Dynasty. These guys look damn good, Mike. I'm impressed with this team already.
Yeah, like I said, really, really solid approach overall in terms of, I guess, the ethos of this team, and it was executed perfectly, Lauren.
Yeah, perfectly done. We'll find out how it looks on Sunset after the break.